Hey, it's Tuesday and I'm outside with Wally and he's talking to me. Wally. Meow. Meow. Sing, Wally. Wally. Little man. Little man, look at you. It's you. Yeah. Well, we went to see, my older son and I went to see the Top Gun movie, the new one. We went this evening. And I have to say, I told you about how my experience with the first one and how I had a bad taste in my mouth for it. I really enjoyed this one. I really did. It was really great. I told Glenda the Good Witch about it because he's a big fan of the first Top Gun movie. I said, you got to go see it. So I'm trying to talk him into going with me maybe one day. He said can't do it this weekend, but maybe like sometime one night next week. I said, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. I thought it was really good. I don't have any spoilers for you. It was really cool though. I did enjoy it. So what have I been doing? Let me show you my planters. Wally, you singing to me? Yeah. 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 Wally's not a planter, but he's right here. Hey. Yeah. Yeah? No, it's my oldie planters. Look, I put them together. I came home after the movie and I put these little planters together. Aren't they cool? Yeah. You like them, Wally? I have a Wally for scale. See, they're not super tall. Yeah. And I already put some dirt in them. They're very sturdy. Well, yeah, they're $20 each. So, I mean, but they're cute. I'm going to put some tomato plants in them and see what I can do. Some little tomato plants in there. Yeah. And these plants are doing okay. I try to keep the dead parts pulled off. But they're looking pretty. Got some old blooms here. I try to keep them picked off, but sometimes I don't think about it. But they're looking pretty. Yeah. Wally. 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 You're so cute. You're so cute. I tell you what though, I got a mosquito bite on my leg. Well, I felt bad, okay, so I'm sitting on cinder blocks. So I came out here to put these planters together. I thought, Wally was out here, and I thought, well, I'll go hang out with Wally and put these planters together outside. And I think I got a mosquito bite on my leg while I was doing it. It is itching me something awful. Mosquitoes love me. So I came out here with the boxes with the planters in them. Look, you just don't care, do you, Wally? You just don't care. No. Some mosquitoes out here now. I may have to go inside. I don't have any bug spray on and they love me. So I was out here and I was going to put the little planters together, and Wally was out here, so I was just going to hang out with him and put them together. He just likes for people to hang out back here with him. And I was trying to get him out of the box, and they're metal, it's metal pieces. And one of the legs fell out of the box and it clattered onto the cement and it scared the shit out of him. He ran away and he didn't come back for like a half hour. I don't know where he went. He was just gone. And so I ended up putting him out here together by myself because he was just gone. I felt bad. Let me go inside. Damn, I keep hearing mosquitoes buzz past me. Okay, I'm back inside. Hopefully I am mosquito free in here. I'm getting ready to do a voiceover. I made a video in Costco yesterday, but I was not able to get the voiceover done. So I just did what I do. A Birchbox video with the Walmart box. That's what I did. So these earrings are hurting me. I've been wearing these my little spring clip earrings all day. And that one on my left ear was starting to bother me. Sometimes they're a little bit tight. And after a while, they irritate my earlobe and it just starts to hurt. So, what was I I was going to tell you about Benny Hill. Okay. One thing, I had this random thought earlier when we were coming back. I was talking to my older son when we were coming back from seeing the Top Gun movie. I told him the thing about, not being able to watch. And he goes, really? He said, how old were you? I said, I think I was 13. And he said, they wouldn't let you watch Top Gun? I said, no, they would not. And I said, the funny thing about that was, I remember sitting out there out in front of that motel room in that plastic chair, and it was hot as balls out there. I didn't say this to my son, but I remembered sitting out there, and one thing about it that made me mad was that I was sitting out there thinking, I've already seen Porky's twice. I don't imagine there's anything in Top Gun any worse than that. And I had seen Porky's 2 times. Because my parents, we had a VCR that a friend of my dad's gave us. My dad had this friend who had money, but he like blew all the money he had. And whenever any new technology came out, he would get the latest and greatest thing. So when a new type of VCR came out, we would get the old one, even though the old one would only be like a year old or something. If something came out better, he would get it. So he had money, but he was blowing it at an astonishing pace. But anyway, we had this VCR that his dad's friend had given him. And he also gave my parents some VHS tapes. And one of the VHS tapes that he gave them was Porky's. If you've ever seen Porky's, it's not really good for children. But they hid it, and my brother found it. Like, what were you doing snooping around? He found it in their closet. I think he was in there looking for something else. Ran across it, and he goes, look what I found in there. It was this day that they had just left us there. We knew they were going to be gone for several hours. He's like, look, I found a movie in there. I said, what is it? He said, I don't know, but they had it hidden, so it's got to be good. So we watched Porky's, and then we watched it again another day that they were gone. The movie actually has a good storyline to it. It's actually quite touching. There's a storyline to it that's actually kind of cool. But there are some scenes in there that kids do not need to be watching, but we did, and it's controversial on a lot of levels, and like, why my computer's talking to me. So why were we watching it? But I'm sitting out there in this hot ass weather in front of a motel, and I think we were in Norfolk, in a plastic chair going, I've seen Porky's twice. And I didn't even have any interest in watching Top Gun, but I just wanted to go inside the motel room where there was air conditioning, but they wouldn't let me come in. And I had to sit right by the window where they could see me and make sure I was still out there. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. So I was pissed. So that was my initial thing. And my brother and I, when we were young, we weren't allowed to watch Benny Hill. Now, Benny Hill came on PBS, Public Broadcasting. What does that stand for? Public Broadcasting System or something? Came on PBS, Channel 4, at 10 o'clock at night, like on Friday nights or something. I think it was only on like one night a week, maybe a Friday night or a Saturday night. And you could watch Benny Hill. And Benny Hill frequently featured women with no tops on. You just got boobies jingling around everywhere, and like there'll be somebody chasing them with a fire extinguisher, and there's this crazy ass music playing, and nothing makes any sense, and it's funny as hell. We were not allowed to watch that, so we watched that. We did. My parents were usually into bed by 9:30, and Benny Hill came on at 10 o'clock. So my brother and I would get back up, and you had to be really quiet because we lived in a single wide trailer, and it's not exactly soundproof. It's like living in a big old tin can. So we'd have to be very quiet and go into the living room and turn the TV on and turn it way down, and we get right in front of the TV. We had a small TV, but we would just like get right up next to it, and we're just like because we weren't supposed to watch it, so that made it even more entertaining. And I remember this one time I was up early on a Sunday morning, and I was looking through the TV Guide. Y'all remember TV Guide? We got the TV Guide every week. And I was looking through the TV Guide, and I saw Benny Hinn, Hinn. I don't know why I remember this. I thought it must have been a typo, like Benny Hill is on, and it's not even PBS. It was on some other channel. It was like one of the was it UHF channels or VHF, the higher number channels? What I don't remember. This was a long ass time ago. This was almost 40 years ago. oh, Benny Hill. And my parents were not up yet. This was early in the morning. See, what I would do is I would get up really early in the morning on the weekends, and we had this external antenna outside, and there was a dial inside that you could turn, and you could turn it just a hair and adjust it just a little, and you could hear it moving out there. You just turn it a little, and I would try different channels, and I would play with the antenna and see what channels I could get. Hell, because of where we were in the state and just the layout of the land and everything, we got all the channels in Greensboro, we got all the channels in the Raleigh-Durham area, and we got all the channels in the Charlotte area. So we actually got a lot of channels. And I found that really early in the morning, you could get channels even farther away. I remember one morning, like on a Saturday or Sunday morning, I got a channel in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I watched a show called Frog Hollow. Now it wasn't super clear, but I could see it and hear it. It was fuzzy as hell. But I remember seeing the call sign and the commercials and everything. And it was for a channel in Pittsburgh. Like, what? Oh, damn. Was just playing with that thing. Anyway, so I looked at the TV guide and it said Benny Hinn was on. I said, oh my God, I can watch Benny. It's got to be Benny Hill. I mean, nobody's named Benny Hinn. It's a typo. It's got to be Benny Hill. So it was on channel 2, and I turned it to channel 2, and I'm all excited. Like I get to see, topless women running around in ridiculous music and just crazy skits. No, it was just some man reading out of the Bible. I'm like, okay, is this a skit? I mean, okay, he's reading out of the Bible. Where are the women with no shirts on? Oh, he's just reading from the Bible. This isn't Benny Hill. What is this? And then I realized it was an actual show, and that Benny Hinn was like some kind of, like a preacher or something. Like, what? No, I was so disappointed. I still remember that to this day. And every now and then after then, I would see Benny Hinn in the TV guide and go, oh, that's not Benny Hill. That's just not Benny Hill. That's every time I see that, I think that's not Benny Hill. I don't want to watch that. So, yeah, I didn't get to see Top Gun when I was young, but I did see it later, and I didn't like it. I think if they had allowed me to just stay in the room when they were showing it to my brother, I would have lost interest in it in about 5 minutes, and I would have put my headphones on, and I would have been listening to something. I probably would have just fallen asleep on the bed. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have wanted to watch it. It wasn't the kind of movie I liked. I wouldn't have given a shit about it. Oh, you didn't want me to hear cuss words. And I'm sitting there thinking, Daddy, I have held the flashlight for you while you were working on cars. I've heard plenty of cuss words. You've cussed at me. Like if I don't hold the flashlight exactly where you want it, and I can't read your mind, and I don't know exactly where you want it, and you cuss at me. You worried about me hearing cuss words in a movie, but anyway. So, anyway, long story short, it was a very good movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to try to get Glinda the Good Witch to go. I said, you got to go. You've got to go see this movie. Either with me or one of your kids or all of your kids or any combination of your kids. You got to go see this movie. It is so good. So we might go together. I said, if it doesn't work out and you want to go with your kids, that's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings, but you got to see this movie. It's really good. So I got to get started on this. I have to record a voiceover for the Costco video, because the audio, I don't like the audio when I make videos with this phone in stores. The audio never sounds good. Like I'm still trying to find a way to make videos with it and have the audio sound good, but so far nothing has worked. It sounds like ass. I just don't like it. So I'm working on it. But for now, I'm going to have to record a voiceover, and I have to record a quick segment, like an opening and a closing, to introduce the video, tell you where we're going, and then a little clip at the end to say thank you for watching. And then I have to put it all together, and I have to sync up all the audio and video throughout, all that good jazz, and then process it, which will take a while. So I'm not going to change. I have on like a, I don't care. I will do something to my hair. I will throw on something over this. I'm not even worried about it, because each clip is going to be like a minute and a half, maybe, if it's that long. that an airplane? I thought somebody was out mowing. I was about to go cut somebody. Like, you can't mow now. I have to record stuff. But I know this is short. I do apologize. But I hope you've had a really good day. And I'm going to get started on this. So I don't want to be up all night. So I want to hurry up and get it done. And these videos are very time consuming. And it's already, just after 8 o'clock. I got to get going. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that your day has gone well. And I will see you again soon.